said the horror to come. Reptilian CDI Messiah. Oh, what? Itiaya. Okay, this is weird. He said reptilians taking away people's memory. Yidyaram. Whoa, memory of God. Oh my goodness, he just dropped in my spirit. There's something called the God gene or something in our brain that helps us communicate with God. The mRNA thing was trying to take away that part of our brain.
We have individuals who are religious fundamentalists, religious fanatics, and this is the expression, RT-PCR, real-time PCR expression of the VMAT2 gene. Over here, we have individuals. Let me complete. So over here, we have individuals who are not particularly fundamentalists, not particularly religious, and you can see there's a much reduced expression of this particular gene, the VMAT2 gene. Another evidence that supports our hypothesis for the development of this approach.
What you see here is by spreading this virus, we're going to eliminate individuals from donning on a bomb vest and going into a market and blowing up the market.
So our hypothesis is that these are fanatical people, that they have overexpression of the VMAT2 gene, and that by vaccinating them against this, we'll eliminate this behavior. So we have some very, very remarkable data in this next slide. Here we have two brain scans. These are fMRIs. These are two different individuals with different levels of expression of VMAT2. On top is an individual who's a religious fanatic, an individual, and we've repeated this numerous times, that has high levels of VMAT2. Now, this individual down here who had low levels of the VMAT2 gene, this individual would self-describe as not particularly religious. In each case, these individuals were read a religious text. This individual lit up the right middle frontal gyrus, shown here, and that's a part of the brain that's associated with theory of mind. It's a part of the brain that has to do with intents and beliefs and desires. In marked contrast, here's an individual who would not particularly self-describe as religious, and when they're read a religious text, what you see is that this part of the brain called the anterior insula lights up. This is a part of the brain that's associated with disgust or displeasure on hearing something.
So you're suggesting I take a CT scan with me when I'm evaluating people to determine whether I put a bullet in their head?
So the data that I'm presenting here supports the concept that we're proposing, and I think that we would not propose to do CT scans or fMRIs on individuals out in the hinterlands of Afghanistan. The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here, which is it's essentially to turn a fanatic into a normal person. And we think that will have major effects in the Middle East.
How would you suggest that this is going to be dispersed? The aerosol?
Well, so the present plan and the tests that we've done so far have used respiratory viruses, such as flu or rhinoviruses, and we believe that that's a satisfactory way to get the exposure of the largest part of the population. Most of us, of course, have been exposed to both of those viruses, and we're quite confident that this will be a very successful approach.
This is fascinating. What's the name of this proposal?
Yeah, so the name of this project is FunVax, which is the vaccine for religious fundamentalism.
And you have a proposal already?
The proposal has just been submitted, and I think that the data that I have shown you today would support the development of this project, and we think it has great promise.
He said new devices? I just see people looking like zombies, like they're not even there in the mind. Like they're in space. They're not even there. Like they're dead Oh my goodness, they're dead inside. Upcoming. Okay, so if you took that, this is not what he's talking about. But I feel like the thing that's upcoming, I had a dream right when the pandemic started, and I was in a wheat field, and they were giving people, and I was like, oh, I'll go and take it. And then God said in my dream, he said, no. He said, everyone who takes that is a ghost inside. And he said this in my dream, no, everyone who takes that is a ghost inside. And I was like, okay, then I won't take it. And then I woke up. He's reminding me of that dream right now. And whatever next thing they're going to try to put out, that might be it. That might be it. Ooh, he said they will deny the faith and never look back. Wow, that's rough, Lord. Oh my goodness, he just said Neuralink. It is a part of the deception. Okay, now he's saying knowledge of me will increase. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's putting in my spirit, knowledge of me will increase throughout the land in the last days, right? That's a Bible verse. And the wicked ones, they know that. So what the enemy is trying to do is trying to stop that. Oh, okay. He's reminded me of Brandon from the last days, how he said he saw them burning Bibles and people were not allowed to have Bibles. He's bringing me to that. I believe it's that verse in James that says, there will be a famine, a drought in the land of my word. He said many people will be surprised at these things that will happen soon. And I see the word fear. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's giving me the revelation that perfect love casts out all fear, right? Who is perfect love? God. God casts out all fear. But if we do not have God in us, then what is casting out the fear? That's why we need more of him in us to not be fearful. And people who do not have God, the perfect love in them, are going to be fearful. Cast out fear. Perfect love casts out fear. What do you cast out? A demon. Perfect love, God casts out the demon of fear. That's what he's telling me right now. He said many things running rampant in this hour, and mistakes have been made. They did not listen. They did not heed to my voice and my warning. And now judgment will take place. I just seen him bang down the gavel. I see a tornado. He said a storm is arising upon the land. Swift destruction and chaos. I see the people who have been led illegally in America. I hear the Lord say tsunami. I hear the belts of Orion. Okay, Lord. I hear a release of swift destruction and chaos. I might say, what are they letting loose? Okay, when he said release and he just said loose right now, it's kind of like unraveling the belt. Oh my goodness, Lord. The depths of my glory shall be shown in great darkness. Oh my goodness, he's giving me that verse. The light came in the darkness, understood it not. Who will heed to my warnings? Many people will die. A lack of faith. Who is listening? Who will speak for my glory? Who will sound the alarm? The trumpet is blowing. I said, many people will die. I see a siren. I see warning. Here mistakes have been made. I see a reptilian. They shall all fall one by one. I see this fault line, the earth crack. What are they letting out of the deep? I hear exposure.